Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
Go on, everybody.
We made it, Brian. The finale of Perfect Match Season 1. This was episode 12, Game, Set, Perfect Match. This was a surprising finale. A good amount of things happened. All positive, I really think. I don't really see any crazy negatives to take out of it, but I'm curious to get your thoughts. Again, if you guys have been watching our reviews, we've been watching them throughout the night and popping back in. So Brian and I are just kind of talking to each other here. I don't want to bury the lead. Two main stories to come out of the finale. We'll start with the game. The final teams were Shane and Chloe, Dom and Georgia, Joey and Carousel, Elsie and Nick, Izzy Bartise. Now, if you remember from our review last week, Bartise and Abby were fighting about Bartising and being a jerk. Obviously, they didn't stay together. It took Bartise, Brian, what would you say, about a dozen seconds to match up with Izzy and start making out with her?
Yeah, like as soon as Abby left the bench, it wasn't even cold yet, and Izzy sat down. And it's like, let's go.
Body was warm.
Yeah,
The body was warm. But thankfully for Justice and Love, Bartise was nowhere near the top of the final standings. The winners, Dom and Georgia.
I was surprised. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was gonna be very producer manipulated, and I was shocked.
If it was, then kudos. Dom went through it this season. He dealt with the wrath of Francesca. He felt like the whole wrath of being friend zoned a lot throughout, having people actively always shoot their shot for Georgia, have to start as a friend with Georgia and work their way up to where they actually are like, at least leaving as like a thing. Now, obviously, the distance for all these couples makes a big difference, but big on Dom. I've been singing Dom's praises that he's the nicest guy, and anyone who I've talked to me about the show knows I've been reviewing and watching the show has been like, we love Dom, feel bad for him. So awesome for Dom to get his 50K.
Yeah, good for him. And I like the all inclusive anywhere you want to go vacation.
Oh yeah, and a vacation anywhere in the world for a
Yeah, I thought
week.
that was cool.
That's sick. No, very, very cool.
I don't even know where I would go if that was the option. Like, I want somebody to pick for me. I think I would like think about it for so long. Like, where do I want to go if it's all inclusive?
Comment below, everyone.
Yeah, let
Where,
us
if
know.
someone had a week to go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Where would we go?
I truly
We'll
do
think
not
about
know.
it. Maybe comment. We'll think about it in a comment. Second winners though. I'll tell you, I didn't see this one coming, Brian. Uh, Joey proposed.
Yeah.
They proposed. Joey and
Wow.
Carousel, he called her father, like he did the whole thing. He had the ring. Well, I guess big up on Netflix for finding a Panamanian jeweler. He had the ring. That's the only thing that called into question for me. Like, are you sure you didn't know she was going to be on the show?
Yeah, exactly.
You
Like,
sure
it's
you
just
didn't know you have a ring size and all? You have her dad's phone number still?
right. Do we think they're still together? I'm trying to
Oh,
Google.
we can look now. Yeah, I guess. Oh, so see again, people, we don't look for anything. So Joey and Carousel. Or Joey and Carousel steer together? Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Still follow each other on Instagram. Still tag each other on posts. February 23.
Well, yeah, they probably had to hide this stuff, right? That's kind of the crappy part. If they did it on the show, they have to wait till it airs, right? So
Yeah, so I mean, literally, we will find out
probably the next day or two they do an actual post.
like tomorrow. Yeah, cut some of that down.
I just wish she was wearing a panda mask when he proposed to her.
Oh my god. Uh, yeah. I mean, really, Brian. Besides that, let's just kind of talk overall impressions of the season. I really enjoyed it. I really,
Yeah,
really
me too.
enjoyed it. It is definitely a show that I thought was going to be more for like the deep divers like us who watch all the shows. But I'm going to tell you what, like I've talked to a lot of people who don't watch a ton of reality TV and at least all of the Netflix stuff, and they all loved it. Like they've all been bringing up loving it.
Yeah, I'd say same with me, man. Like a couple people that I didn't know that would like, hey, have you watched it yet? And I don't like we talked about this, I think, on the first week. The pool of people they can pull from is going to be crazy. If Love Is Blind's coming back in a couple weeks, that's another pool of people, and I think this can keep going.
Oh, for sure we'll keep going. You have all these seasons of the circle. They just had enough. They've had enough. They're going to have eventually. We need another ultimatum season. That's what we really
Yeah,
need.
we do.
But we have all these ones coming. I think they might even have alluded to the future there to like I think they're going to try to find as many bi people as they can to come on that show because it
to
does
like
add to the
mix it up.
dynamic of like
Yeah.
interchangeable. And I'm fine with it. Here
I
to
just
cover
want
it.
clearer rules. I want clearer rules about like if there is somebody that's bi, like we need to know. They can't just add rooms and like
Yeah, yeah.
they just need to hammer down the rules a little better more for me.
Really liked it. Brian and I are going to do some kind of activity on social media about March Madness and brackets. So expect Perfect Match to be pretty high up on the list, at least in my opinion, for things we covered this past year. Thanks everyone who's been watching our coverage here. Like I said, we cover all the Netflix reality TV shows, all the TLC reality TV shows, mainly right now MILF Matter, 90 Day Fiance the other way, and Married at First Sight. We're also covering things like Survivor 44, which premieres tonight, Wednesday night, March 1st, when these videos are out here on YouTube with all you people watching here, thankfully to the end. All 17 of you that get this far. And we'll also be covering things like the challenge new season next week, Jersey Shore family vacation, and everything and anything in between when things like Temptation Island come back, when things like Amazing Race, Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise, we'll find it. I haven't said Temptation Island in a while, Brian. That just got me really excited.
I keep checking it, and I think it's
It's
in the
soon.
summer.
It's gonna be soon. We'll get an announcement. I was gonna guess April. I was
Well,
gonna
let me
guess
tell you,
April.
I'm gonna keep this in, but I got tricked because Temptation Island was like responding to somebody and like, hey, we'll see you guys in like a few weeks, and I like grabbed my chair. I was like, I gotta text Bill, and then I like looked at the tweet. It's like, they're talking about something completely different, and I was like, damn, like I cannot wait for that show to come back.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely be reaching back to a friend of the show, Mark Wahlberg. Check that out as well. We interviewed the host of Temptation Island, Mark Wahlberg. Awesome interview. Definitely one of our highlights of the show so far, but hopefully many more conversations come with him and many other people. Look out this week. We do have one scheduled with someone from the challenge. So as long as that goes through, we'll have a nice, cool interview to go into the weekend with for everyone. But until then, for myself and Brian, thank you. Peace.